basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Seth Curry has solidified his place in the league. He says, I've just embraced my role no matter where I've been. Growing up with a pops who played 16 years in the NBA and who was never a starter, I looked up to him just as much, if not more, than the All-Stars. I wanted to have a long career just like him. Kevin?
On his way, for sure. David, thanks. So with Curry sitting on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. Irving is out there with Simmons, and it's Warren in at the 3. And for the Spurs, Jones is out there with Langford. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Johnson, and it's Sochan in at the power forward. And this should be a very interesting matchup tonight. Plenty of guys, Doris, on the floor who play, as you like to say, the right way.
Right, Kevin. Experience always broadens your perspective. They understand what goes into winning, and they understand that good habits are built on a nightly basis. They want to make good decisions. These are fundamentally sound groups.
And the basket by Langford.
Now that is encouraging. It's crucial. That Langford continues to hone that outside jumper.
And the wide open shot from Warren, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here is Poeltl. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sochan. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Now Simmons. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Durant, that's good.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Johnson finds Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
And the first one drops. And so Jones nails both of them. And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets, but Doris, depth has been a concern.
Yes, but Kevin, give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Durant kicks to Warren. Passes to Simmons. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Johnson. It's Jones on the wing. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Langford has the open look. Connects from three-point range. Langford's got 6 points.
And this is where Langford can really improve as a jump shooter. Off the catch, looking really good on that one.
Now here's Durant. 23 points his last outing, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And he knocks down the first one. Zach Collins checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And he can't hit the second. And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Johnson. We know some teams are stuck in the cycle of we think this is the year, we think we may finally get over the hump, and then the disappointment when it's not.
And Kevin, here is the reality. Winning championships in the NBA is extremely difficult. You can, as a front office, put a roster together on paper and think, okay, we have enough talent to win the championship, and for whatever reason, the pieces don't mesh. And the other part of this, Kevin, is sometimes luck goes into winning. A poorly timed injury, a guy who asks out that totally came out of the blue. There are so many things that go into winning in this league.
And San Antonio has possession after T.J. Warren's miss. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And that one's good, Irving.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Kept alive, Langford, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Langford's got 8 points.
Not lacking any confidence down there. Just give Langford the ball and let him do his thing.
In the corner, Irving with it. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Jones.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
And the Nets with possession here. They trail by 6. Releases from 15, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
First one falls for him. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Back to Jones. Here's Sohan. Guarded by KD. A three-pointer off the mark. Nets trailed by 4. Outside Irving. Durant kicks to Warren. Pass to Simmons. Outside Irving. Launches a 3. And the Nets miss again. Spurs have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving leading the charge. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, what a move from Kyrie to keep the defenders guessing as he moves in for the score.
Jones in the post. Simmons is there. Collins, good. Here's KD. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game.
Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity. KD at the rim.
And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
The Spurs have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. Kicks it to Irving. No good. That would have tied it.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now, here's Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Langford misses. Nets trailed by 3. Inside, here's Simmons, and he banks in the layup. Simmons got his second bucket.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer, pretty dime there.
Zohan, the pass to Johnson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Durant. Back to Simmons. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Spurs leading by 3. Outside Collins. The pass to Langford. Misses the 3. The Nets have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Here's Claxton. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
San Antonio leading. Jones looking for an opening. Dishes to Johnson. Back to Jones. Three-pointer on the way. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Timeout called, the Nets. On defense, San Antonio. 6-point lead. Durant up top. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness, because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
Well, KD still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked but didn't feel a deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
Now, here's Langford. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento. And the Spurs making a change here. Obi's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Sharp's checked in. Jones for 3. Cans it from downtown. Jones has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Spurs.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Back to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Warren. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
From 18 feet away. And it's Zohan missing. Nets trailed by 4. Here's Irving. And Jones sends it back.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
The Nets making a switch here. Watanabe's checked in. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And it's Warren with the ball for the Nets. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The Spurs making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. That's good from Durant.
I think one area we've clearly seen a marked improvement from T.J. Warren over his career is his willingness to take threes and to make them consistently. It's getting on par with that great mid-range game he has.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Watanabe passes to Simmons. Here's Watanabe. Rebounded by McDermott. And you know, Doris, the uptick in Warren's long-range shooting has led to more minutes.
Well, it certainly gives a coaching staff confidence that will help with the flow of the offense. Defenders are forced to guard him on the perimeter. They can no longer sag and be in the gaps with him.
Now here's Simmons. Keldon Johnson unable to get his last shot to go.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
To the paint, McDermott passes to Roby. Back to McDermott. Pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Over Irving, and the Spurs scoring again. Nets trailed by 5. Outside, Simmons. 1:56 left in the first. For 3, Durant. No good there. As the Spurs taking it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Jones kicks to McDermott. Johnson against Warren. Johnson dishes to McDermott. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
I think I like the skill set of Doug McDermott. He's a phenomenal shooter, and he's got tremendous range.
The Spurs have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. That one is off. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Simmons. This last outing he had 8 points. And KD throws it down.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
Out to the right wing. Here's McDermott. Rebound, Brooklyn. Irving's got 4 rebounds in this game. KD finds Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
I'll tell you, airtight defense. Can't be better. But Kyrie Irving, tremendous poise in the face of it.
Back to Jones. Passes it to Roby. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the free throw, no good.
What you love about the former second-round pick, Isaiah Roby, this guy is proving he can be a quality role player on this team.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 2. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2, and that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. So with Curry sitting on the bench, this is the group that Jack Vaughn has right now. Kyrie Irving is out there with Mills. Then it's TJ Warren. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the 4.
And when Pearl sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
Jones the pass to Pirtle. Now Langford. Jones kicks to Langford. Poked away. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. What a target. 6'11", long arms. Ben Simmons, make your teammate look great.
Pass to Roby. And Johnson now top of the key. Roby the pass to Jones. Rebounded by the Nets. Warren kicks to Irving. Simmons against Jones. And a wide open look for Irving. Offensive rebound. Claxton with the bucket.
Just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Johnson outside. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. Kicks it out to Johnson. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got 10.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Claxton. Whistle blows. Basket is good. A chance here for a three-point play.
Sounds good.
And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The pass to Johnson. Jones kicks to Pirtle. Johnson for three. And that one is off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. It's stolen by Jones. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, "I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there." And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you.
And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Watanabe. And Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Johnson in the corner. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Watanabe passes to Simmons. Here's Claxton, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Jones with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Here's Pirtle. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
You love to see him powering through the contact to get the bucket and one. Pirtle with a show of some strength.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And that one misses.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Spurs trailed by 3. Jones dishes to Langford. Spurs working the ball around now. Zohan, the pass to Johnson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Not giving up on the play. Great job by Keldon to absorb the contact and still get the bucket.
And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Curry's checked in for the Nets. That one drops. He ties it up.
It's easy to see why this team is excited about Johnson. He's a fantastic athlete with considerable upside.
Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. And Simmons kicks to Curry. Let's keep it alive. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yes, he has the size, but you also have to be willing to be alert and active on the offensive glass. Ben Simmons, always a willing participant.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
San Antonio making a switch here. Wesley's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Durant's checked in. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Irving. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Johnson, and he gets it to go.
Clearly, Johnson is in attack mode tonight. He's going after shots and making a big effort for his team.
Outside, Simmons. Shoots over Wesley. Outside, Curry. It's stolen by Johnson. With the floater, and Curry pulls it down. The Nets with the lead. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. San Antonio's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Wesley the pass to Pirtle. Wesley with the ball. Guarded by Simmons. And it's Wesley missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
The 3 is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
One shot.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Spurs trailed by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Claxton. Curry with it. In the corner, Simmons with it. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
His 4th giveaway tonight, just another loss of concentration. I don't know what's going on with him.
Edmund Sumner's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Spurs have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. It's Wesley on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Passes it to KD. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists now tonight.
You allow Kevin Durant space from 3, he will make you pay.
San Antonio calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Oh!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Sumner. Shot clock at 5. Over Wesley. Sumner's shot is off. Spurs trailed by 3. Pass to Langford. And the pass to Pirtle. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. It's deflected. Pass to Wesley. To the middle. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Pirtle.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's KD. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target on the interior. So good at forcing the issue close to the basket.
The Nets have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
That's good from Durant.
There seems to me to be a quiet toughness to Kevin Durant. This is a guy who makes his own decisions, shuts out the noise, and is willing to embrace change.
Durant hits them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Sohan, the pass to Pirtle. And here is Wesley. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 11 from the line tonight. And he can't get the first one. Roby, he's checked in for the Spurs. And the second free throw, good. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Irving kicks to Durant. Outside Irving. Shoots over Langford. Irving can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Irving. Johnson dishes to Langford. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
It's Curry outside. Rebound by Sohan.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Sumner. Covered by Wesley. 7-foot shot. He squares up and sinks it. Sumner's got his first points in this one. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Sohan, guarded by KD. Roby can't hit. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Outside Irving. Shoots over Langford. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Now it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead. Johnson outside. 1:09 left in the first half of the game. Drains the three-pointer.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Simmons passes to Durant. Irving from long range. A rebound by the Spurs. They host the Clippers after this game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
Like the edge Langford plays with. He enjoys taking on defenders and trying to finish through the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Collins checked in for San Antonio. McDermott comes in for Keldon Johnson. Then for the Nets, Watanabe's checked in for Durant. Thomas comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Mills in for Edmund Sumner. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Mills. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Brooklyn making some changes. Sharps checked in for Ben Simmons. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Thomas.
One of the best parts about Patty Mills is his adaptability to the club's needs. You need him to come off the bench and be that leader on the second team, he can do that. You need him to be a spot starter, he can do that as well. He is about team first.
First free throw is good.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Josh Richardson's checked in for San Antonio.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Watanabe passes to Curry. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Roby. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Collins finds Richardson out to the wing. Here's McDermott, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Tie game. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Romeo Langford had a huge first quarter. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
It was a great display of team ball. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit sharing the rock. Not only does that make it harder to guard, it makes the game more enjoyable to watch.
Kenny, how'd you think the Nets were playing?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. They've got McDermott. Jones is out there with Richardson. Then it's Collins. And it's Roby in at the 4-man position. That's the San Antonio 5. It's deflected.
What a statement by Roby with that block. Send it back.
That'll go on McDermott. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Mills with it. Jones covering. And Mills kicks to Warren. Rebounded by McDermott. Here's San Antonio. In the corner, it's Richardson. Now here's McDermott. 13 feet away.
How about the effort from Seth Curry? If he's blocking shots, wow, what a lift for his guys.
And here's KD for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Jones in the post, covered by Mills. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Warren. Back to Mills. Curry with a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Nets. Jones the pass to Collins. He kicks it to McDermott. And it's blocked.
Boy, T.J. Warren showing some activity on the defensive end. Great timing on that block.
The Spurs making a switch here. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Oh, good with the triple.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's Jones. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. To the inside. Obi the pass to Collins. Mills with it. Jones covering. The kick out to Warren. Nailed from three-point land. Warren's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for Roby. And a change for the Nets. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Curry. Spurs trailed by 6. Covered by Mills. There's the pass to Bates-Diop. That 3 off the mark. Brooklyn's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Throws it up high, and that one is hammered home.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
For San Antonio, they've gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Richardson up top. Pass to Bates-Diop. The long distance 3 is buried. Bates-Diop's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. KD passes to Simmons. Out of bounds, Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Jakob Poeltl comes in for Collins. And Langford subbed in for Richardson. The 3 from Mills. That's tipped.
And looking engaged defensively. Langford showing he has what it takes to be a shot blocker.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Passes it to Claxton. Back to Mills. Now here's Simmons, defended by Jones. Yes, that goes in. Claxton's got 10 points.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. So both teams changing it up here. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Kicks to Pirtle. Back to Jones. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And that one falls for Jones. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Nets leading by 6. And on the way from Irving for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Irving's got 24.
We all understand Kyrie Irving is capable of having huge nights. He is well on his way.
Jones against Simmons. It's up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And the Nets with possession here. 6-point lead. Irving passes to Claxton. Back to Irving. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And that's going to be his 5th, guys. One more and he's done.
Watanabe's checked in for the Nets. The Spurs have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Jones against Simmons. shoots a three, and again it's San Antonio with a three.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The feed to Warren. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Langford, and Langford with the stop.
Another one for Langford. We talk about his high ceiling primarily at the offensive end.
Jones against Simmons. Here's Watanabe. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Jakob Poeltl. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Spurs trailed by 6. Outside, Jones. Over Simmons. It's sent back down by Simmons.
That is the long arms and defensive prowess of Ben Simmons on display.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. It's going to be Warren shooting. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. That free throw good from Warren.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 9 points. And Langford has it in the corner. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Brooklyn leading by 9. Down low, here's Warren, and it's good, 2 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
You know, one of my favorite things about T.J. Warren is how much he believes in his ability to score the basketball. He doesn't back down from anyone.
Pass to Johnson. Looking to end the run. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
On defense, the Nets. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Now here is Pirtle. He's guarded closely. Here's Jones. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Irving can't hit. San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Sohan, guarded by KD, and there's the pass to Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. Here's Langford. San Antonio again missing. And here are the Nets. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And Simmons kicks to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 9 assists now tonight.
What I love about Kyrie Irving is there's no fear on the interior. This guy is looking for ways to score.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Nets leading by 14.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Now, here's Langford. He's covered by Irving, and he recovers it.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Pass to Warren. Irving with the ball. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
To end the cold streak, it's good. Sohan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Here's Durant, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, early in his career now, Kevin Durant could be knocked off his rhythm, but now he's put on that good weight over the years, making himself able to absorb that physicality.
To the inside, here's Johnson. Here's Pirtle. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Warren the pass to KD. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far. San Antonio making a switch here. Wesley's checked in. That's good from Durant. 1:51 left in the third.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Langford. He's covered by Irving. Langford misses.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Johnson with the block.
Get that out of here. I don't even want to see that. Johnson showing his explosiveness at the defensive end.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Claxton the pass to Simmons. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Claxton, covered by Wesley. Back to Durant. To the middle. Here's Claxton. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Claxton's got 6 in the quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Wesley the pass to Sohan. It's good from long range. Sohan's got 14 points for the game. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And the Nets, another 3.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's Langford. Defense right on him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Claxton. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. No good on that one.
And Pirtle is a massive guy. Someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
So he comes up empty, missing both. The Nets shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Here's Irving, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Well, 3-level scorers will use the mid-range when it's given. Kyrie Irving did exactly that.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Nets running away with it. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. We've got Mills. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Watanabe in at the 4 spot. And Simmons kicks to Mills. From outside, off the mark.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Here's Wesley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
And the first one at the line is good. McDermott's checked in for the Spurs. He's perfect from the line this time. Brooklyn leading by 21. Simmons dishes to Irving. Watanabe. They shoot again. It's tipped. McDermott with it. To the paint. And finished off by McDermott.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Irving. Pass to Watanabe. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Here's Wesley. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
Now here's Mills. He's defended by McDermott. Now Mills. 5 on the clock. Simmons passes to Watanabe. And it's blocked. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And San Antonio shooting straight 49% from the field. For a while, the East was all LeBron. And the West? Well, Doris, as we know, the West was dominated by Golden State. But now, does the league, do you feel more wide open?
Well, certainly when you look at last season, I thought there were 4 teams in the East that absolutely had a shot to make the finals. Contingent on health. Obviously, Milwaukee, without Chris Middleton, struggled to get over the finish line. In the West, you have 3 teams who I thought legitimately could advance. So certainly the gap between playoff teams feels smaller.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I'll tell you, delicate touch inside. Doug McDermott trying to expand that offensive arsenal.
Nets leading by 17. Simmons, the bounce pass. Here's Watanabe. He's defended by McDermott. Here's Curry with the 3. And the Nets miss again.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Back to Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. Here's the drive, and it's blocked. Right side Curry. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Nets lead by 20.
Well, the quick trigger and soft touch. This is what Seth Curry is paid to do. Ready on the catch and shoot opportunity.
Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Curry. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, I tell you, you love to see Ben Simmons determined to score. Draws the whistle, gets an opportunity for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
That's good from Simmons. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities, which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
That one falls.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
The Spurs have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Inside, and stolen by Irving. Mills passes to Irving. That shot off the mark. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. The pass to Roby. Here's Langford. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Watanabe. He's defended by McDermott. It's blocked. On the wing, Johnson. And the three ball is good. Johnson's got 20 points.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Pass to Watanabe. Simmons on the wing. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Irving kicks to Curry. From deep three-point range, rebounded by Langford. Langford's got his sixth rebound on the night.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Down low, here's Simmons, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 17 points for Ben Simmons. Passes to Langford. Spurs passing it around. McDermott up top, and two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The first one falls. Kevin Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Warren comes in for Patty Mills. He hits both from the stripe. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Pirtle, he's checked in for McDermott. That free throw good from Warren. San Antonio's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Johnson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What focus. Johnson taking the bump, still getting the hoop.
Thomas checked in for Irving. And that one falls for Johnson. Brooklyn leading by 22. And here is Durant. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
That free throw, no good. So for the Nets, Kyrie Irving comes in for Seth Curry, and Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Thomas. Good on the second free throw. Here's Jones. He's covered by Irving. Six to shoot. And it's sent back by Irving.
Don't tell me Kyrie Irving can't play defense. Send it back high.
Brooklyn leading by 21. Now the pass to Simmons. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Simmons. Pass to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. Can he keep it going? Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's sent back by Irving. Here's Sumner. Covered by Johnson. KD can't get it to go. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Birtle's shot is off. Up top, Simmons. Passes it to Sumner. Back to Simmons. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Boy, it's nice to see Ben Simmons catch a little rhythm offensively right here.
Birtle, the pass to Jones. To the wing on the left. Here's Sohan. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Nets leading by 23. Outside, Simmons. Outside, Irving. Shoots the 3, and Pirtle sends it back. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
That's good. And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
San Antonio making a switch here. Langford's checked in. The Nets shooting a pedestrian 36% in the 4th quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Pass to Irving. Simmons against Pirtle. And Simmons slams it in.
This is where Ben Simmons can be at his most effective, getting that dribble drive to work to his advantage.
Johnson against Warren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. T.J. Warren picks one up. The first free throw is good. And Johnson drops them both. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
1:52 left in the 4th quarter. Here's KD. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs trailed by 20. To the middle. Jones, no luck.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
The Nets working the ball around now. In the corner, Irving with it. To the paint. Here's Sumner. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Jones.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Brooklyn.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Ben Simmons.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
Here's Jones, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Yo, man up on Simmons.
Outside Irving. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Simmons finds KD. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Durant's got 36.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
The pass to Langford. 20 feet out. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside Irving. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.